Well, as we learn more about what's happening in Western New York, we're also learning more about details coming out of Clinton Correctional in Dannemora and the corrections officer who was suspended. For more on that, District Attorney Andrew Wiley joins us live to talk about it. We want to thank you so much for being here with us.
Good evening.
Let's talk about that CO who was suspended. What can you tell us about potential charges?
Well, he also has a potential charge of facilitating the escape and also promoting prison contraband. We're continuing to investigate each and every potential individual that may be involved in the escape, or at least assisting Matt and Sweat with their escape. Today, this correction officer met with New York State Police investigators here in Plattsburgh with his attorney present, and basically had gone through the whole day interviewing and providing us information regarding his involvement.
All right, so there's been some talk that more corrections officers could be suspended. I assume that every corrections officer is going to have to be debriefed in some way.
Yes, the IG's office is here after direction of the governor, and they are assisting with the investigation at the prison. The law enforcement officers are speaking with the correction officers and civilians that have been in contact with both Matt and Sweat, and as a result of those investigations, we'll see how that unfolds.
Okay, the search has moved west, as we've been talking about, and as Rachel just discussed with us, to Friendship, New York, just a little while ago. How involved are you in that?
Well, right now, my only involvement really is correspondence through the New York State Police, our local Troop B officials. They are obviously in contact with the troop in the Allegheny County area, and so they are keeping me advised and apprised of the investigation, the lead that came in, and the status of the perimeter search.
There has to have been some sort of breakdown at the prison for something like this to happen, for these two guys to have gotten out, some sort of breakdown in the protocol.
Right. The Inspector General's office is here to look at that, what those breakdowns were, and I think it's going to take some time to go through all the policies that are in effect, what changes have occurred that caused this, and hopefully what changes we can make in the future to prevent something like this happening again.
Won't be a short investigation, though.
I really don't think it would be.
No, I mean, we could be talking months.
Months to, it could be extended out to a year or longer.
Okay, what can you tell us, and this is a question that a lot of people have had, what can you tell us about the fact that there's talk that the killers, Matt and Sweat, threatened Joyce Mitchell? Now, she's the only person right now facing charges in this case. She was a seamstress at the prison, only person facing charges for helping them escape. But now there's talk that she was threatened by them. What can you tell us?
What we know from speaking with Joyce Mitchell for the week period and through last Saturday was that this murder plot had arisen from basically on the last day when Matt spoke with her Friday afternoon, letting her know that the escape was going to happen on June 6th, in the early morning hours of June 6th. And one of the things they were going to do was go back to her home where she and her husband lived, and they were going to kill her husband. We have no information that they were threatening Joyce Mitchell in any way. At least that's not what she has disclosed to us at this time.
Did Matt and Sweat practice their escape?
Right now it's speculation, but based on what I've observed, based upon what law enforcement officers and the correction officers who have been down through basically following the path of their exit, it would be extremely difficult for them to just do this over a one-night period of time, so that they would have to have been back in the through the prison system and going down into the tunnels, walking through that area to find out what their route is to get to the power station and pop up through one of those manholes.
All right. Clinton County District Attorney Andrew Wiley, we want to thank you for being here, and we want to thank you for staying up late the night before Father's Day. We know that was a tough one for you, but we appreciate the information and the updates for our viewers.
Thank you, and happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there.
All right. Thanks a lot. All right, and that brings us to this reminder from police. If you see something, say something. Leave an anonymous tip at 1-800-GIVE-A-TIP. That's 1-800-448-3847. You can also email crimetip@troopers.ny.gov.